And now let's meet the starting lineups. First for the visiting Saints, a 5'11 sophomore, number 4, Brennan Kern. A 5'10 senior, number 11, Anthony Sletta. A 5'10 senior, number 15, Alex Straisman. A 6'4 junior, number 24, Bennett Flores. And a 6' senior, number 43, Hunter Stevens. Head coach for the Saints is Adam Schroeder. And now let's meet the starting lineups for your Pipestone Arrows. A 6'2 sophomore, number 2, Tegan Wilbur. Checking in at 110 pounds, a 5'11 senior, number 11, Merrick Heidebrink. A 6'8 senior, number 20, Kellen Johnson. A 6'6 junior, number 24, Risley Barman. And a 6'8 senior, number 32, Caden Strusser. Head coach for the Arrows is Michael Slava. He's assisted by Jay Johnson and Tim Stutz.
Tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Moeller Brothers Chemical. Give them a call, give them a shout. They'll show you what saving money is all about. 507-227-8170. Glad you could join us here for game number 2. The Arrow faithful are hoping for a better result in the second game than we got in the first game tonight. St. James, meanwhile, is hoping for a repeat of what they just witnessed. It's the Arrows and Saints, part 2. In this Big South Conference doubleheader showdown tonight on KLOH AM and FM and on the live stream at ChristiansenBroadcasting.com. It'll be Flores and Strasser in the circle. Whistle, ball controlled by the St. James Saints. They'll have the opening possession of tonight's ball game. Glad you could join us. This has been an abbreviated pregame show brought to you by Bio Ag Energy of Pipestone, Lake Benton, and White, South Dakota. Here's Kern with the dribble drive. Kissing high off the window. He'll lay it up and in. And the St. James Saints jump out early, 2-0. And now the full court press is on. Kellen Johnson with it. Gives to Merrick Heidebrink. He'll take off into the front court. Gives it to Tagan Wolber. Tagan back to Merrick. Swing it to Kellen's side. Into the corner, Risley. His 3 is on the way. It's off back iron, no good. And the rebound collected in by Anthony Sletta. Off to Straisman. He'll bring it across the stripe. Back to Sletta, who had a big game, though, when these two teams played earlier this season. Game the Arrows won. Here's the dribble drive by Straisman. Give is to Stevens. Stevens' finger roll with the right hand won't fall. And the rebound to Kellen Johnson. Off to Merrick Heidebrink. Right to left go the Arrows, wearing the home black jerseys with the green letters, numerals, and trim. St. James wearing the road whites with the red letters and numerals. As we get ready for game number 2. Saints with the early 2-0 lead. Here's Kellen Johnson coming off a big game on Tuesday against Laverne to Tagan Wolber. Bricks it off the back iron, no good. And again, one and done for the Arrows. Flores with the rebound. Give it off to Straisman. Straisman drive, fakes the dribble handoff. Now gives it off to the right side. The problem is, that's Merrick Heidebrink. He plays for the Arrows. Here comes Merrick. Fire to Kellen. Layup is good. And the Arrows are on the board. 16:25 to play here in the first half. Game 2 of our Big South Conference doubleheader tonight in front of a big, big crowd. The Arrows have their side full. I haven't seen it this full in this gym for quite a while. Into the front court come the Saints. Sletta with it. Up top, Bennett Flores. Gets a screen. He'll drive down the left side. Picked up by Merrick Heidebrink. He'll drive with the right hand. His finger roll is up and good. Inbounds pass to Kellen, right back to Merrick, back to Kellen, working against the pressure of St. James. Kellen will give it up, gives it off to the right side for Merrick. He'll bring it across the midcourt stripe, and the Arrows will set their offense. To the high post, Caden Strasser. To Kellen Johnson. Nope, he'll skip it to Merrick, who's open from range. His 3 is up and good. Merrick will give the Arrows the lead for the first time tonight. Here's Straisman into the corner. Sletta, shot fake. He'll drive, pulls up, banks it off the glass. No good. Rebound out of bounds. And now a foul coming on St. James. It'll be on Sletta, his first. (5-4) Arrows with the lead early. 15:33 to play, first half. In the middle of the floor, Kellen Johnson gives it off to Risley. Risley to Taggin. He'll fire a corner three. It's good. 15:20 to play, first half. Arrow boys already shooting better than the girls did. Just could not get the lid off, could the girls. We got a whistle and a travel on St. James, their second turnover to the ballgame. Arrows by 4, 8-4, 15:13 to play, first half. Inbounds pass to Merrick Heidebrink. Merrick gives up his dribble, skips it to Risley Borman. Borman with a shot fake, he'll drive, he'll pull up from 6. His right-handed runner is good. Arrows by 6. Here come the Saints. Sletta with a right hand, crosses to the left, gives up his dribble, picked up by Tag and Wolmer. Arrows in the man-to-man. Off to Kern. Kern gets a step, creates a little space with a push-off, fires to Hunter Stevens. His deep ball is no good. And the rebound to Kellen Johnson, and he is fouled. Foul on St. James is going to be on Sletta. That's going to be his second. Up off the bench for the St. James Saints. Wholesale changes coming. Stevens is out. Flores is out. Sletta with the 2 fouls is out. Wyatt Haler checks in. Cooper Olson has checked in as well for St. James. Into the front court. Risley Borman with it. Borman just surveying the lay of the land here. Gives it off to Tag and Wolber. Free throw line extended right wing. To Merrick, to Risley, left side. Looking inside for Kellen. Risley in the spot up. Fires the triple. It's no good. Offensive rebound on the backside, though, to Merrick Heidebrink. And then we got a whistle and a turnover on Merrick and the Arrows. Pipestone leads by 6. 10-4 on the First Bank and Trust scoreboard. Inbounds pass to Straisman with 14:06 to play in the first. Give it to Haler. Gives off into the corner for Friesen. Up top, Straisman picked up by Borneman defensively. He'll drive, give it off to Friesen. Friesen drive, kick into the corner. Haler's open 3 is no good. Offensive rebound, nope, comes down to Olsen. It's poked away from behind by Risley Borman. It'll stay with the St. James Saints. 13:46 to play here in the first half. Straisman's going to pull the trigger for the baseline. Looking, bounce pass, poked to the bounds by Strasser. It'll stay with the Saints yet again. 10-4. Arrows with the lead. Straisman will pull the trigger. Gives it off to Kern. Brennan Kern working against Kellen Johnson. Dribble handoff to Straisman. Back to Kern. He'll catch and shoot. His 3 is up and good. Kern with the triple off the Straisman assist, and that cuts the lead in half. Arrows by 3. Backside Strasser. Layup is good. Caden Strasser with the bucket. Makes it a 5-point game. Here come the Saints quickly. Transition 3. Kern off back iron strong. And then we got a whistle and a foul on the Saints. It's going to be on Haler. It'll be his first. 13-17 to play in the first half. A 5-point Arrows lead. Third team foul on St. James. None here yet on the Arrows. They'll pull out of their full court press as Merrick will bring it down the middle of the floor. They'll put the offense in motion. They'll give right side to Tag and Wolmer. Into the corner, Risley. His 3 is off back iron strong, and the rebound cleared by Friesen. Friesen will give it off into the corner. Straisman. Straisman gives it off to Kern. Kern's going to fire a triple. It's off the mark. No good. On the rebound to Caden Strasser. Strasser to Merrick Heidebrink. Heidebrink into the corner for Taggin. He'll try again from 3. It's good. A timeout on the floor taken by the St. James Saints. Their second of the game used. Check that, their first of the half. We will step aside. The Arrows lead by 8 early on the First Bank and Trust scoreboard. This is Arrow Basketball on KLOH and on the live stream at ChristiansenBroadcasting.com.
Hi, this is Kendrick Bickett with First State Bank Southwest. Change in agriculture is constant. With change comes the need for producers to receive special attention from their ag lender to help them grow, evolve, and keep up with the ever-changing ag industry. First State Bank Southwest prides itself on being a FSA preferred lender and enjoys a strong partnership with FSA. We know how to use their programs as a way to help you, whether it's starting up your operation, accelerating your growth, or helping you transition to the next generation. Some banks have corporate headquarters in faraway cities. At First State Bank Southwest, our roots are right here. So where do you bank? Member FDIC.
Out of the timeout taken by St. James, Arrows lead by 8. Nearly forced a turnover. Coming up off the bench for the Arrows is going to be Braylon Kuiper. He'll replace Caden Strasser in the lineup. Jack Westman checked in during the timeout for St. James. So did Dan Swatsky. So a couple more subs in for the Saints. St. James has it in the front court. He'll fire it off into the corner for Jack Westman. Westman will give it off to Swansky. He'll drive, nothing doing. Give it off to Brennan Kern. Kern out top to Friesen. Now Westman here to the right side. Kern. Dump it on the inside Flores. Flores going to brick himself off the bottom of the backboard, and Kellen Johnson has the rebound. Off to Merrick Heidebrink. Merrick tagging Braylon, Kellen, Borman, the 5 on the floor for the Arrows. Here's Merrick. He'll try a deep 3. That's off the back iron strong. Rebound to Brennan Kern. Kern will race it into the front court. Gives it up at the top of the key. This is Flores. Flores got a step. He'll drive with the left hand. Can't finish. Offensive rebound, though, to Westman. He can't put it up and in. Another offensive rebound. This time, Westman can't hit the bucket, but Flores does on the offensive putback. 15-9, 11:20 to play in the first half. Here comes Merrick Heidebrink. 3-2 zone here now by St. James. Here's the diagonal pass. Kellen wide open. Ooh, missed the bunny. Maybe a bit of contact there, no call, and the officials will let him play. A rebound to St. James. Swansky with it, off to Kern. Deep 3 on the way. It's off back iron. And the long rebound to Merrick Heidebrink. Merrick wants to run. 2-on-1. He'll give to Taggin with the right hand. He'll lay it up and in. Merrick distributing here early and often tonight with 4 assists. Here's Friesen. Friesen got a step. That is going to be a bump foul on the Arrows. It's going to be on Taggin Wolber. And that'll be his first team foul of the half. And it'll send St. James to the free throw line. 17-9. Arrows lead with 10:43 to play in the first half. Jacob Friesen, the 5'9 junior at the free throw line. His toss is up and no good. He'll have another. Landon Quist up off the bench for the Arrows. He'll replace Risley Borman. Kern will take a seat. Straisman back in for the Saints and head coach Adam Schroeder. Second toss is no good from Friesen, and the rebound to LQ. Give it off to Merrick, who checks behind him, make sure nobody's coming, and now we'll bring it across the midcourt stripe. 10:35 to play, first half. Into the corner, Taggin. Back to Merrick. Swing it Braylon's way. Looking inside for Kellen, and Braylon threw it away. Turnover to the Arrows, their second. I'm not sure if that was going for Kellen or if it was going for Quist. He kind of threw it in between both of them. It'll be a turnover to the Arrows, their second. Here comes Straisman. Arrows in the man-to-man. Into the corner, Flores working against Quist. Dump it inside for Swansky. Merrick has him. Back into the wing. Free throw line extended Jacob Friesen. Off to Flores. He gets a step. He'll drive. Good move. Can't hit the bunny, though. And the rebound cleared by Kellen Johnson. Off to Merrick Heidebrink. Arrows want to run. Right to left on the radio. Here's Kellen on the give and go. Out to Taggin Wolber. He'll drive. He'll elevate. His 16-foot jumper is good. Taggin off to the fast start. He's got 10 of the 19 here for the Arrows. Damon Swansky with it. Into the corner now, Westman. Picked up by Kellen Johnson. The two big guys standing 19 feet away from the basketball. And now Taggin with a steal. Taggin to the other end. Wolber will lay it up and in. Taggin now with 12 of the 21. And the Saints want a timeout. Arrows much better start tonight than we saw on Tuesday, and we'll take a break. This is Arrow Basketball.
Tom and Tish at Pipestone Interiors are proud supporters of Arrow Athletics. Pipestone Interiors knows the commitment it takes to be a student athlete. And that's what you can expect from Pipestone Interiors. A commitment to excellent service, great prices, and fast delivery. So whether you're planning a flooring project or looking for your new piece of furniture, be sure to stop by Pipestone Interiors on Main Street. Good luck to all area athletes this season from everyone at Pipestone Interiors.
Nine and a half minutes to go here in the first half. Arrows have jumped out to a 21-9 lead on the First Bank and Trust scoreboard. Welcome back to Pipestone Area Schools. Arrow ladies lost in the first game of the doubleheader tonight. Arrow boys trying to salvage a split of the varsity matchups. Kellen Johnson checks out during the timeout. He's replaced by Caden Strasser on the floor for the Saints. It will be Friesen, Swatsky, Straisman, Flores, and Westman checked out during the timeout for Hunter Stevens. Welcome back to Pipestone Area Schools. Swatsky with it in the right wing, working against Merrick Heidebrink. Arrows in the man-to-man, dribble drive, cut off by Merrick. Feed inside for Stevens. Stevens going to power his way to the other end of the other side of the basket, and the offensive rebound into the hands of Flores and then out of bounds off of St. James. So it'll be Pipestone basketball. Here comes Merrick Heidebrink. Heidebrink across the midcourt stripe to Braylon Kuiper. Into the corner, tagging. He's been the hot hand. Does he stay hot? He does not. He travels. Turnover to the Arrows. Their third of the game. Back into the ball game for the Saints is going to be Brennan Kern. Swatsky will check out. Halfway gone. Halfway to go in this first half. Arrows lead 21-9 on the First Bank and Trust scoreboard. Inbounds pass to Straisman, and he will uncontested jog it up the middle of the floor. He works from left to right. Give it off here near side for Bennett Flores. To Stevens. Stevens going to get a step on Strasser, and the ball stripped away by Quist. Turnover. Ahead tagging. Might have rolled his ankle, lost his footing, and turns it over. Risley Borman back into the ball game for the Arrows. He will check in. Merrick Heidebrink will get a breather. 21-9, 8:39 to play here in the first half. Inbounds pass to Straisman. He'll work between the circles. Arrows stay with a man-to-man. 4-high look here for St. James. Kern. Give and go with Friesen. Friesen spins. Dangerous pass, and that's going to be stolen away by Risley Borman. Borman to the other end. His finger roll is good. Risley with his second bucket of the night. And now tagging over nearly with a steal. Couldn't secure it. Straisman to Kern. Kern drive. Step back, Flores. Thought about the long three. Gives it off to Straisman. Instead, left side with a skip pass. Up top they go, Friesen. Under 8 to go. Here's Stevens. The big man wants a three, and he'll hit. 23-12, 7:45 to play here in the first half. Tagging Wilbur will run the offense for Coach Slava. Tagging with a nice crossover. Gives it off to Braylon Kuiper, who's been quiet offensively. He'll drive, gets into the green paint. Doesn't have anywhere to go, so he'll kick it out to Risley Borman, who tries to attack. Off to Quist. Quist to Tagging Wilbur. Tagging gets a step, drives, kicks to LQ. Swing it with a reverse pass to Risley Borman. His contested jumper won't fall. The rebound cleared by Straisman. Straisman ahead. Shot off the window. Should have been a goaltending call. Caden Strasser got away with one. This will stay St. James basketball. I'm not sure how he got away with that one, but he did. Mackay Winter will check in. Tagging him over will check out for St. James. Stevens is off the floor. Cooper Olsen back in. Swinging to the right side, Straisman working on Kuiper. Keeps his toe on the floor to avoid the travel. Up top, now swing it here near side for Jacob Friesen. Just good, hard man-to-man here by the Arrows in this first half. Saints trying to find something going on the inside. Here's a high scoop that won't fall. And the rebound cleared by Quist. His second rebound of the ball game off to Merrick Heidebrink. Merrick with the crossover, drive, kick to Mackay Winter. Mackay will attack. Gives it off to Braylon Kuiper. Swinging into the corner for Quist. Landon's pull-up jumper is good. 25-12. Arrows by 13. Here come the Saints. Across the stipe, Straceman. Thought about pulling the quick trigger on a 3. Give to Kern on the inside. Olsen trying to spin on Strasser. And Strasser comes away with a block shots. Here comes Borman. Risley, nobody stops ball, does the smart thing, drives, now kicks. Kuipers. Braylon's 3 is in and out, no good. And the rebound cleared by the St. James Saints. Their 12th board of this first half with 6 minutes to go before intermission. Here's Straceman. Off to Kern. On the baseline, skip it to Straceman, who's open for 3. In and out, no good. And the rebound to LQ, and then he is going to step out of bounds. It'll go to St. James. Braylon Kuiper out. Caden Strasser out. Friesen out. Kellen back in for the Arrows. Merrick Heidebrink back in as well for Pipestone. Here's a baseline jumper. That's up and good for Brennan Kern. Kern's having a nice first half. He's got half of the St. James points. He's got 7 of the 14. 5:40 to play before the break. Here's Merrick. Arrows in there, 4 out, 1 in. That's what they've run all season long. Merrick with the ball fake to the corner to Mackay Winner. Little jab step, rips through, gives to Mackay, who cuts. He's shot blocked. Mackay tried to go up against 4 guys. Got to make a better decision, and then they give up the wide open layup on the other end. 1-on-4 doesn't work. Mackay found that out the hard way. 25-16. Here's Risley's corner 3. That's off the mark, no good. And another rebound to the St. James Saints. Another one and done. Haler with the board. Into the front court. Straceman with it. 4:51 to play before the break. Arrows had a big lead. And now all of a sudden St. James has clawed their way back in. The Arrows are up 21-9 at one point. Here's a deep 3 for Straceman. That's up and good. 25-19. Arrows have scored just 4 points since that last time out taken by Coach Schroeder, and now Merrick Heidebrink throws it away. Turnover to the Arrows. Up off the bench, Tagan Wolber is back in. He'll replace Landon Quist in the lineup. 25-19. It's a 10-4 run for St. James. They've got the lead down to 6. 4:20 to go before the break. Straceman, who just hit the 3, gets a step. He'll drive on Mackay. Kicks it back up top for Kern. Now Flores to Straceman. Fakes the dribble handoff. Leaves it off to Cooper Olsen. He'll try to drive on Kellen Johnson. Nothing doing. Kick it out. Open look at a 3 is no good there for Haler. And the rebound cleared by Tagan Wolber. Other end, Borman. Layup. Got it. Risley now with 6. And it's 27-19. Here's Straceman to the other end. He'll drive on Mackay and lays it up and in. Straceman, the senior, taking advantage of the sophomore here the last couple of trips down the floor. See if Mackay can adjust. Here's Risley. Free throw line extended left side. Dangerous pass. Merrick will come meet it. To the high post, Winter. Mackay to Tagan with 3:20 to go. Back to Merrick Heidebrink, and they'll reset the offense. Risley Borman looking for Kellen. That should have been an offensive foul on Kellen, and they will get it. Yep. It's the right call. Kellen, the forearm shove. Craig Nordland right there, saw it the whole way. The lead again is 6. 27-21, 3:14 to go. Arrows looked like they were going to pull away from this thing very quickly. And to Coach Schroeder's credit, the Arrows have not been able to do so. Straceman directing traffic, gives to Flores in the corner. He drives, and Kellen Johnson will come up with a jump ball to go to the Arrows. Turnover on St. James. Strasser back in. Mackay will take a seat. 27-21 on the First Bank and Trust scoreboard. 3:02 to play in the contest. Friesen, Haler, Kern, Straceman, and Flores. The 5 on the floor for St. James defensively. Arrows with their starting 5 on the floor. Risley going to drive to the free throw line, leave it off for Merrick. He'll catch and shoot the 3. It's good. Stretches the lead back to 9 with 2:43 to play before intermission. Straceman will bring it across the midcourt stripe and will look to set the offense. He'll stand at the half-court line. Tegan thought about trying to come out there and sneak a 5 count. They'll give to Haler on the double screen. To Flores. He'll drive on Kellen. Leaves into the corner for Cooper Olsen. Here's the dribble drive shot. Blocked from behind. Cooper Olsen couldn't come up with it. Strasser, the block and the board. Ahead to Tegan Wolber, who missed a wide-open layup. Rebound to Straisman. And now we got a whistle and a foul on Tegan. That's going to be his second. Third team foul of the half. Braylon Kuiper up off the bench. Tegan with the 2 fouls is going to have to sit. 30-29 on the First Bank and Trust scoreboard. Let's check that. 30-21. Arrows by 9. There we go. Inbounds pass. Kern pulls up from 14. That will roll off, and the rebound to Kellen Johnson. 6 rebounds already here for Kellen in this first half. Merrick Heidebrink gives to Kuiper. Braylon looking for Kellen Johnson. Merrick comes open. Wide open for 3. It's no good. Rebound into the hands of St. James. Strasser had tried to throw it off a foot of a Saint, and Flores, to his credit, was able to hang on to it. Here's the dribble drive. Haler baseline floater is up and good. His first bucket of the game. Minute 20 to go before halftime. Coming up at halftime, we'll visit with head coach Grant Everson of the Arrow girls basketball program. They get shell-shocked tonight here at home. Here's Braylon Kuiper with the drive. Counted and a foul. Braylon to the line for an and-one opportunity. The foul on St. James is going to be on Brennan Kern. That's his first. Kern and Straisman with 14 of the 23 here tonight for St. James. Braylon Kuiper to the line for a +1. Try to make this a 10-point ball game, and he does not. Miss the free throw, and the rebound into the hands of Cooper Olsen hits his second. Off to Haler, now Straisman. Minute to go in the first half. Here's Kern. Drive, feed, inside. Flores layup is good. Nice find by Kern. St. James girls team ran that lane cut offense all night long to perfection. Arrows will feed right inside. Kellen Johnson missed the point-blank shot. Got his own offensive miss. Kicks to Merrick for the triple. It's good. Kellen couldn't hit, but Merrick does. And the lead is 10, and now the Arrows with the full-court press. In the middle for Flores. Nearly fouled by Braylon. They'll kick it out. Good ball movement. Open look at a 3 for Haler is good. He responds. 15 seconds to go. Arrows can have the last shot. Here's Merrick with 10. To Strasser. To Risley. Look at inside Kellen. Kellen gives to Braylon Kuiper. He'll pull up the floater. He is fouled with .3 on the clock. So Braylon Kuiper with a chance to go to the free throw line here to essentially end the half. He'll shoot 2. Fouls on Straisman. It's his first. Braylon Kuiper for a pair. His first is up and good. He's got 3 tonight. The lead is 9. Check that, 8. I can't add. That was always Lance's department. Second toss for Braylon is off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound comes down to Olsen. And that is how the first half will come to a conclusion. 36-28 on the First Bank and Trust scoreboard. We'll visit with head coach Grant Everson. Recap the girls matchup when we return. This is Arrow Basketball on KLOH, AM 1050, FM 94.1, and worldwide at ChristiansenBroadcasting.com. To the Arrow Sports Booster Club from First Farmers and Merchants. The Arrows got off to a real hot start behind the hot shooting of Tegan Wolber. He's got a team and game high 12 points in this first half on 5 of 7 shooting, 1 rebound, a steal for Tegan Wolber. 9 for Merrick Heidebrink, 2 for Landon Quist, 2 for Kellen Johnson, 2 for Caden Strasser, 3 for Braylon Kuiper, and 6 for Risley Borman. The Arrows are 15 of 28 in the first half, shooting 54% from the field, 5 of 12 from range, with 17 boards and 6 first-half turnovers. For the St. James Saints, they are led by Brendan Kern. He's got 9 points on 4 of 9 shooting, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 5 for Haler, 5 for Straceman, 6 for Flores, and 3 for Hunter Stevens. The Saints 12 of 31 of the first half for 39%. They have 18 rebounds and 6 turnovers. The highlight of the half brought to you by Tim and the staff at the Pepsi Bottling Company in Pipestone. The Arrows got off to the, as we mentioned, real hot start shooting the basketball behind one Tagan Wolber who, he was on fire to start. In fact, he's been perfect so far from behind the line tonight, has Tagan Wolber, and he is your Pepsi highlight of the night. If I can find it. I think I lost my highlight. Let's go with Merrick then. Set their offense. To the high post, Caden Strasser. To Kellen Johnson. Nope, he'll skip it to Merrick, who's open from range. His 3 is up and good. The highlight of the first half brought to you by Tim and the staff of the Pepsi Bottling Company in Pipestone. I don't know what happened to my Tagan highlight, but it's gone. Sorry about that, Tagan. I'll get it figured out. Getting ready for the start of the second half. Starting 5 on the floor for both teams. It'll be Heidebrink, Johnson, Risley Borman, Caden Strassen, and Tagan Wolber, who had the 2 fouls. Had to sit the last couple of minutes of that first half. For the St. James Saints, they'll go with their starters. It will be... Get my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing here again. Stevens is back on the floor. Straceman, Kern, Flores, and to start the second half, it'll be Anthony Sletta, who got himself into foul trouble early. Really changed the complexion of that first half for St. James when he had to go down with the fouls early. Second half action just underway. Welcome back to Pipestone Area Schools. Saints have the basketball to start things off. Into the front court they come from half court. Here's the dribble drive by Flores. He's bumped. A whistle and a foul coming on the Arrows will send St. James to the free throw line. The foul coming on Tagan Wolber, and just like that, he's picked up his 3rd, and we aren't but 22 seconds into the contest. Flores will go to the free throw line. He will shoot 2. He's got 6 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist so far tonight. His first rattles out. No good. He'll have another. Arrows trying to bounce back after a loss to the Laverne Cardinals on Tuesday. Second toss is good. He'll make 1 of 2. Lead is 7-4 to the Arrows with 17:37 to play in the contest. Into the front court, here comes Merrick Heidebrink to the high post, Caden Strasser. He'll give to Risley Borman, who will give to Tagan Wolber. He cuts down the lane, spins back to the right hand. Fadeaway jumper is no good for Tagan, and the rebound collected in by Straceman. He'll keep it himself, hands it off to Sletta, top of the key. He'll step back and launch the 3. It's on the way, no, and the rebound to Kellen Johnson. Here comes Merrick Heidebrink. Minute gone in the second half to Kellen. Dangerous pass. Saved it. Doug Johnson. He'll drive. Spins back to the left hand. Now switches back to the right. Lets it fly. The floater is good. 38-29. Arrows by 9. Straceman working against Merrick Heidebrink, who will pick him up at the top of the key. Now Kern with a bounce pass to Flores. He'll attack Kellen Johnson. Leaves it off into the baseline. Kicks it back out. Sletta's open from range. His 3 is short. And the rebound to Johnson. That's number 8 for Kellen. 90 seconds gone here in the second half. Here comes Risley. Give it off to Tagan. Tagan, might have gotten away with the travel there. I think that pivot foot drug. The officials got a better look at it than I do, and they say no. Here's Risley pulling up from 13. It won't fall for him. And the rebound cleared by Bennett Flores. Straceman ahead. Sletta between the circles. Here's the dribble drive, stepping through, and the bucket won't fall. A foul on the floor. Is going to be on Kellen Johnson. That's number 2 for him. Off the bench for the St. James Saints is Cooper Olson. He'll check in for Hunter Stevens. The big man will check out. 16:08 to go in the ballgame. Arrows trying to earn the varsity split tonight. boys freshman team won by 20 plus. I don't know what happened with the B squad game. Olsen, shot fake. He had Caden Strasser in the air, but couldn't take advantage. Kick it into the corner. Flores a three is no good. Offensive rebound comes down to Cooper Olsen, and then we got a whistle and a foul. 2 shots coming. That's going to be on Risley. That'll be his first. 3rd team foul. None yet on the Saints. Fouls always have a way of working themselves out. No reason to get super hot about it. First free throw is up and no good. Sletta will have another. 38-29 with 16 to go. Second toss for Anthony Sletta, looking for his first points of the night, and he will finally hit. He had 18 the first time these two teams played. He's got just 1 tonight. Merrick and Risley playing catch in the backcourt. Now they'll include Tag and Wolbert in the front court corner. Back to Merrick, and he'll set the offense. To Taggin, left alone. He was the hot hand in the first half. He'll fire it again, and he stays perfect from range. Taggin having a great ball game today. He's got a team in game high 15, does the sophomore. Cooper Olsen with it. Up top, Kern. Squares to the basket. Puts him on the floor. Kicks into the corner for Flores. Kellen Johnson with the quick closeout. Here's Flores. He'll drive. A whistle and a foul coming. That's going to be on Kellen Johnson, and that's going to be his 3rd. 4th team foul. And Cook Flores to the line. He'll shoot 2. Arrows by 11, 41-30 on the First Bank and Trust scoreboard. First free throw is good. He's got 8. Now does Bennett. Going along with his 6 rebounds and 1 assist. 41-31, Arrows by 10, 15-11 to go in the contest. Second toss is no good. Goes 1 of 2. Rebound to Tag and Wolbert. That's number 2 for him. 3 minutes gone here in the second half. Here's Merritt. St. James sitting in a zone. Nope. Going to go man here now. Been playing a mix pretty much all night. Every other trip down the floor, it's something different. Here's Taggin, back to Risley. Dump it inside. Kellen wide open. Missed the open bunny. Got his own miss. Puts it back up and in. Kellen just trying to pad his offensive rebounding stats. And Coach Laba is going to take a timeout. Taggin Wolbert has been red hot from behind the arc tonight. You don't want to leave the young man open. He's been pulling the trigger and knocking him down in Pipestone.
Enjoy rewards every day with BP credit cards at Luann's Gas and More in Pipestone. Save 5 to 10 cents off per gallon on fuel depending on if you use a BP Visa or a BP credit card. As a special introductory offer, get 25 cents off per gallon your first 30 days when you open a new BP account. Learn more by grabbing a brochure at Luann's Gas and More Pipestone. While you're at Luann's, grab this month's Kiko Taco Special, a taco salad. Beef only $5.49, chicken $5.99 at Luann's Gas and More.
14:41 to go in the ball game. Arrows lead 43-31 on the First Bank and Trust scoreboard. Welcome back to Pipestone Area Schools. On the First Bank and Trust scoreboard, it'll be St. James basketball in this Big South Conference doubleheader showdown. St. James Saints girls basketball team put a beat down on the Arrows tonight. At one point led by 30 in the second half. Had a chance to visit with Coach Everson. He said it was uninspired basketball. Here's a whistle. Counted in the foul. Flores to the line for an and one opportunity. The foul on Caden Strasser is his first, 5th of the half by the Arrows. And Flores to the line to shoot an and one opportunity to try to make this a single-digit deficit. Tag and Wolbert, Kellen Johnson checked out during the timeout. Quist and Braylon Kuiper checked in for the Arrows. Flores' toss is no good. And Risley Borman will collect in the miss. Arrows by 10, 43-33. Merrick into the corner for Risley. Gives him a screen. Borman looks to attack, drives to the free throw line. Now down the right side of the lane, gives it off to Braylon Kuiper. Kuiper drives to the free throw line. He's got nowhere to go with the basketball. Kicks it back out. Quist to Braylon on the give and go. Kuiper's floater missed absolutely everything, and then Braylon commits the foul. I have seen more air balls tonight from Pipestone players than I have all season long. (43-33), 14 minutes to play in the ball game. 16 fouls on the Arrows here in the second half, which means St. James, with 14 to go, is shooting free throws the rest of the night. Here's the dribble drive, looking inside for Sledden, nearly stolen away. He'll save it. Now pops it. A three, no good. He hits the deck hard on the box out by Merrick Heidebrink. And the rebound collected in by Cooper Olsen, but he couldn't hit the putback, and Merrick comes away with a loose ball. Here's Heidebrink. He'll drive. He hits the deck, and he'll be going to the free throw line to shoot some free throws. Foul's going to be on Cooper Olsen. It'll be his first team foul of the half. And Merrick Heidebrink will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Merrick on the season, an 80% free throw shooter. Heidebrink's first is up and good. Merrick, of course, in that game against Jackson County Central, went 15 for 15 in the game, including the last 10 in a row from the stripe. He'll hit the second. He's got 11. Arrows stretch the lead back to 12. They've had it there a couple of times. They have not been able to run away and hide, though, in the second half. Here's Slutta. He'll try again from range. This time he hits off the Straisman assist. 13-15 to go in the ball game. Merrick across the midcourt stripe. Holds up his fist and will go to the left side. Gives off to Risley Borman. Borman looking inside for Quist. Doesn't have anything. Now the give and go. Quist forgot to hang on to the basketball. Strasser picks up the loose ball, and Caden will score. Wasn't how the Arrows drew it up, but it worked nonetheless. Arrows now with some full court pressure. Here's Flores. Fires backside. Olsen. Shot fake. Needs an outlet. Spins. Gives it off into the right wing. This is Kern. Kern gets a step. He'll drive. He's fouled on the floor, and a 1-and-1 coming for Brennan Kern. Foul's going to be on Braylon Kuiper, and that is number 2 on him. 7th team foul. Up off the bench for St. James, checking in is going to be Jack Westman. He will replace Cooper Olsen in the lineup. (47-36). Arrows with the lead. First toss is up and good for Kern. Give him 10 now in the contest. He and Flores in double figures tonight for the Saints, trying to make it a 9-point deficit. And he does. He'll make them both. He's got 11. Trails just tagging Wolber, who's got a team and game-high 15 points in this one tonight. But he's currently on the bench with 3 fouls. Merrick to Braylon Kuiper. We'll set the screen. Here's Merrick. He's open. He'll fire from the 3. It's no good. Rebound tapped around into the air, into the hands of Caden Strasser, and then it rolls off his hands out of bounds. That'll be a turnover to the Arrows, their 7th. 47-38. Saints did what they needed to do. They get a stop defensively. Now they'll see if they can go get a bucket. That's what you got to do to try to get back into that lead. Can't get it all in one shot. You got to slowly dig your way out of that hole. Here's Sletta with it, working against Merrick Heidebrink. Arrows stay in the man-to-man. To Kern. Dangerous pass, and now we're going to have a trip. It's going to be on Straisman. That'll be his second. And with 12:04 to go, it'll be Pipestone basketball from midcourt. Comes Merrick Heidebrink. He'll give it off to Risley Borman. Their dribble handoff sequence that they like to run. Merrick for Risley almost forgot to bring the basketball with it. Collects it back in with the left hand. Still keeps the dribble alive. Looks for Caden Strasser. Dumps it out to the wing for Landon Quist. To Braylon Kuiper to Merrick Heidebrink, who's open for him 3. It's good. 50-38 on the First Bank and Trust scoreboard. Straisman to Kern to Sletta. Under 11 and a half minutes to go in the contest. Flores with it, working on Quist. Fakes the spin to the right, kicks into the corner for Sletta. He wants a 3 in response. It's up and good. Back to a 9-point ball game. Off to Merrick Heidebrink. 11:20 to go in the contest. Risley with it, left wing, free throw line extended. Looking inside, Arrows will run a couple of screens. Been trying to get Merrick that open look for three. It's worked a couple of times, but not this trip down the floor. Arrows by 9, under 11 to go. Heidebrink going to change things up. Oh, uses the empty ball screen. He'll go to the 10. Counted in the foul. Merrick with an impressive finish. Foul is going to be on Straisman. That's going to be his third. Up off the bench, 4 to the Saints. Checking in is going to be Friesen. He'll replace Straisman with the 3 fouls. Strasser and Borman are out. Kellen and Taggin are back in. And Merrick to the line for an and one opportunity. He's got a team in game high 16, and you can make it 17 as he knocks down the free throw. Arrows a little full court pressure. Flores, kick into the corner. Kern, his transition 3 is strong. Offensive rebound tapped up and in by Sletta. That's how you do it. You go up, you get the ball at its highest point, and you put it right back up and in without coming down to the floor. Arrows lead is 10. 53-43 on the First Bank and Trust scoreboard with 10:25 to go in the contest. Braylon to Taggin to Merrick to the high post. Quist looks in at Kellen, doesn't have anything. Merrick going to try to throw it wide. Let Kellen go get it, but he goes a little too wide. And a turnover on Merrick Heidebrink. His third, 8th for the Arrows. 10-10 to go in this Big South Conference doubleheader. Arrows have got a lot of home cooking here the next couple of ball games, and then they'll finish the season with a lengthy road trip. Last 4 games of the season are all on the road for the Arrows. On Kern, free throw line extended, working on Tag and Wolber. To Sletta, back to Kern. He wants a 3. He rattles one home. Just like that, it's a 7-point ball game as we approach the halfway mark of the second half. Merrick Heidebrink will bring it across the timeline and will set the offense to the right side with Tag and Wolber this time. Looking for the lob into Quist. Quist has it. He traveled. Yes, he did. Took the extra step. Risley Borman up off the bench. Braylon Kuiper will check out. Saints with the 7-point deficit. They've got a chance to cut into it here. Now they got the basketball back. Coming up on the postgame show, we'll visit with head coach Michael Slava. Tell you who your Nutrient Ag Solutions player of the ball game is. And we'll have scores from around southwest Minnesota tonight. Hills Beaver Creek is playing host to Murray County Central. Joel Herring's at the night off. I'm surprised I haven't heard more from Joel. Here's the drive. Layup is good for Flores. Being super sarcastic about that, by the way, between him and Ross. I think I've got about 92 text messages. And Coach Slava is going to burn a timeout. His first of the night. We'll take one as well. 9 minutes gone, 9 minutes to go here in the second half. And all of a sudden, we got ourselves a ball game tonight in Pipestone.
The mission of Pipestone Conservation and Zoning is to promote conservation of natural resources through education, technical assistance, and stewardship. Pipestone Soil and Water Conservation is available to assist with programs like planning and zoning, recycling and solid waste, feedlot, septic systems, noxious weeds, tree planting, drill rental, and so much more. For more information, call Pipestone Soil and Water at 825-1185 or head to their website, pipestoneswcd.org.
Arrows lead 53-48. Saints on a run, forcing Coach Slava to take his timeouts. 9 minutes to go here in the ball game. Wolber, Quist, Heidebrink, Borman, and Johnson forward to the Arrows. Kern, Friesen, Flores, Westman, and Sletta for the Saints. It'll be Pipestone basketball out of the timeout. You know, there's nothing worse than when you're just sitting around watching the ball game and then you drop your candy. There's nothing worse. Now you got to pick up all your candy. Here's the feed inside Kellen Johnson. He'll lay it up and in. Nothing worse. I didn't drop the candy. It's not my candy, but the poor little girl down in front of us to the right has lost her candy, and now the box is empty. Oh, that's a killer. Here's Kern off the dribble handoff. He'll give it right side for Jack Westman, who's been quiet tonight. Just one rebound for him. To Sletta, who's got 9, all of it in the second half. His 3 ball is no good. Tried to do a little sell job there. Rebound comes down to the Arrows. Merrick Heidebrink gives to Wolber. Skip it to Quist. Landon got a step. He'll drive in. Elevates. Off balance. The shot won't fall. Now the rebound to the backside to Jack Westman. That's his second. To Friesen. He gets a step. Leaves it off into the wing. Kern is open from range. His 3 is good. And this is a 4-point game. You can't take your foot off the pedal for a second. 8 minutes to go. It's a 4-point game. Arrows by 4, 55-51 on the First Bank and Trust scoreboard. Looking for the lob inside Kellen. Nice spake to the right, goes left, lays it up and in. Why the Arrows have not taken advantage of that more tonight is beyond me. They've had it all night long. And now Merrick with a steal on a bad pass. Merrick off to the races. Counted in the foul! This is a fantastic finish by Merrick Heidebrink. And a bad pass. Merrick goes up, gets the contact, throws it high off the window for the hoop and the harm. Foul is on Friesen. It's his first. 59-51. Merrick for the +1. Westman and Friesen check out. Stevens is back on the floor. Merrick's free throw is up, and his free throw is good. Straisman on as well. Merrick with a team and game high 20 now. Into the corner, Sletta. Oh, he's getting hot. Look out. Here he goes. Lead is 6. Sletta now with 12, all in the second half. He picked up 2 quick fouls, had to sit pretty much the whole first half. He's come to play here in the second. Quist dumps it into Kellen. Baby hook. Nope, missed it. And the rebound cleared by the Saints of St. James. That's Ben Flores. He's got 7 of those. He'll try to go coast to coast. Spins on Quist. Shot no good. And the rebound to Kellen Johnson. Now we got a whistle and a foul coming. It's going to be on Hunter Stevens as he was mixing it up with Kellen Johnson. That'll be his first. (60-54) Arrows with the lead, and they'll have the basketball. Merrick, Risley, Taggin, Landon, Kellen, the 5 on the floor here for the Arrows. Sletta, Straisman, Flores, Stevens, and Kern for St. James. Quist with it, off to Merrick Heidebrink. Thought about the catch and shoot 3. Got Stevens in the air, drives right by him. His floater is good. If you leave your feet, Merrick's going to go, and he does there. He stretches the lead back to 8 with 6.5 to play. Here's Stevens. The big man wants a 3. It's up and good as he tries to get the bench encouraged with a little love. 6:22 to go. Tag and Wolber. Kellen Johnson was there. They didn't give him the basketball. I don't know what it is this year about Pipestone not giving the big man the ball. Here's Kellen. He'll score. We saw it in the girls' game. Aaron had 3 girls sealed off. They wouldn't give her the basketball. We've seen it a lot this year with the boys. The bigs working their tail off on the inside, not getting the hoop or getting the bucket. Kern's shot for 3 is no good. Kellen with another rebound. He's got 12. Another double-double for Kellen. He's averaging a double-double this season. Tagging to Landon to Merrick. Looks inside. He'll stop and pop a 3. It's no good. Kellen the offensive rebound not once but twice. Can't get the putback a second time either. Here's Merrick. Feeds into the corner. Taggin is open for the 3. It's good. Taggin is perfect from the arc. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Taken by St. James. Arrows' lead is 10. It's amazing how a head cold can make me not talk well. 67-57. I can do that on my own. I don't need a head cold to help along. Arrows by 10 here on KLOH.
Knock down some pins and some cold ones and have a great time at the Bowmore Lanes Bar and Grill in Pipestone. There's cosmic bowling every Friday and Saturday night starting at 7. Just call ahead for large parties or if you need bumper lanes. Reservations aren't required, but they are recommended. Call 562-2531. Book private parties, birthday parties, fundraisers, or just a fun night of cosmic bowling. You can dine in or call the Bowmore for food to go. The Bowmore Lanes of Pipestone, voted Minnesota's best bowling alley.
67-57. Arrows have stretched the lead to 10 after another Taggin Wolbert 3. Taggin with 18 tonight. He is perfect from behind the arc. 4 for 4 is Wolbert. Here's Sletta, who's been red hot the second half, and he continues to be red hot. Anthony Sletta now a perfect 4 for 4 in the second half as well. He's got 15, all of it after halftime. And now Taggin throws a bad pass that Cooper Olson will come up with a steal. He's trying to feed it inside to Kellen. McKellen wasn't looking for the basketball. And the lead is 7. St. James just will not go away. Here's Flores. He'll drive on Quist. Off to Straisman with 4:45 to go. Ball tipped and stolen away by the Arrows. Here comes Merrick Heidebrink. Looks for the pass backside for Quist. That's intercepted by Straisman. Another turnover on Merrick. That's his 4th of the night, 11th as a team. Here's Flores. He'll drive. Shot blocked by Quist, out of bounds. First block of the night for Landon Quist. I believe that's his 4th block of the season. 67-60. Arrows by 7 with 4:20 to go. Looking, Straisman kicks. Sletta. 5 in a row. Anthony Sletta is unconscious, and the Arrows' lead is 4. 67-63. Taggin looking inside for Kellen Johnson. Up top to Quist. Now Merrick left side. To Taggin, to Risley, who's been quiet tonight. He'll try a 3. It's off the back iron, no good. Off the support strap and out of bounds. It'll be St. James basketball. 67-63. If you're the Arrows right now, you find number 11, and you just don't let him touch the basketball. Merrick's going to take him defensively this trip as those two are having a fun conversation about something down on the floor. Straisman dribbled it off his foot. Turnover. That's a big break for the Arrows, because another bucket there could spell disaster. 67-63, under 4 to play. Here comes Merrick Heidebrink to LQ. Quist lost the handle on it, and it's stolen away by Cooper Olson. And now a jump ball will ensue. Possession arrow belongs to Pipestone. So a turnover on St. James. That's their 10th, 12th on the Arrows. 3:41 to go in the ball game. Merrick will go get it in the backcourt, and we're back underway. 3:40 to play in the contest. Arrows going left to right on the radio, and now as you watch it here at ChristiansenBroadcasting.com, Taggin, shot fake, drives in amongst the trees, gets the contact, and will go to the free throw line. The foul coming on St. James. I believe they're going to put this on Flores. It'll be his 1st of the night. 6th team foul. And the Arrows, who were over the limit at the 13-minute mark, have not committed a foul since. Free throw is up and good for Taggin of Wolbert. It's 10 minutes straight of flawless basketball defensively by the Arrows, at least on the foul line. They haven't played flawlessly by any stretch. Second toss for Taggin is up and good. He'll make both, and that will stretch the lead back to 6. 69-63 on the First Bank and Trust scoreboard. Straisman going backwards, gives to Sletta. Back to Sletta for 6 in a row. No, he missed this one. And the long rebound collected in by Risley Borman. Borman, 1 on 3. That's a bad shot, and it's swatted away. It's a bad decision by Risley Borman. And now we got a whistle and a double dribble on Straisman. Risley's got to know better. You're 1 on 3 underneath the basket, behind the backboard. Just got to pull it out. Time and score. 69-63, 3 to go. Risley, Taggin, Merrick. Into the middle, Kellen. Elevates and scores. Kellen is a man-child. 14 points, 14 rebounds for Kellen Johnson. Flores going to attack. Goes under Kellen Johnson and will lay it up and in with a finger roll. Nice move. He's got 14 tonight. Trails only Sletta and Kern, who have 18 and 17 respectively. 71-65. Quist, Merrick. Heidebrink looks, gives to Borman, swinging to the right side lane, and Quist looking inside for Johnson. Johnson slips down to the floor, off to Tag and Wolver. Back to Landon. Merrick will come get the basketball and will collect it in at the half-court stripe. Sledda's going to come out and try to force a 5 count. Off to Borman. Borman attacks to the free throw line. High post, kick to Merrick. He's open from range. His 3 is short, no good. This is a foul on Tag and Wolver, and we're going the other way. It'll be free throws on the other end as Flores got the inside position. The foul on Taggin is his 4th. And we walk down to the south end of the gymnasium to shoot freebies. Arrow fans looking for a split here in the varsity matchup. Try to get you some scores from around southwest Minnesota. Some of the other games going on across the network. Flores at the line for 1-1. It's good. Minute 55 to go in the ball game. And I got a whistle. They want to switch spots around here. 71-66. The lead is 5 with a minute 55 to go. Bennett Flores, 15 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. His second is good. Give him 16 on the night. Sledda, who picked up 2 quick fouls in the ball game to start, has been marvelous ever since. Here's Merrick. Gets a beautiful screen from Kellen Johnson. Sledda spins away from it, trying to sell that acting job just a little bit. Merrick working against Sledda, who's got the count on him. Now to Risley. Borman and the Arrows looking to play keep away. Ball tipped into the backcourt. Taggin will go get it. And now a whistle and a timeout taken by Coach Slava and the Arrows. 90 seconds to go in Pipestone. The Arrows with the lead on KLOH.
Connecting knowledge to curious minds. Connecting family with the familiar. Connecting home office to in-office. Connecting 2 hearts in the palm of your hand. Beam Mobile, connecting our communities.
Four-point game. Arrows with a 71-67 advantage. Saints just will not go away. 90 ticks to play in this one. Merrick Heidebrink. Team in game high 22. Taggin's got 20. 14 for Kellen Johnson. Arrows have led by as many as 14, but have not been able to put the Saints away here in the second half. After the Coach Slava timeout, it'll be Arrow basketball on the far side of the floor. Taggin, Risley, Merrick, Landon Quist, and Kellen Johnson, the 5 on the floor for the Arrows. Kern, Sledda, Straisman, Flores, and Stevens. Check that, not Stevens. Olsen for St. James. Merrick will go get it in the backcourt. He'll give it off to Tag and Wolver. To Quist. To Risley, to Merrick. Heidebrink looks inside. They'll run a couple of screens trying to go with some high-low action. Now they'll bounce it back to Merrick Heidebrink between the circles. Sledda's going to come out and try to force the count. Gets a dangerous pass. It's nearly stolen by Sledda. Taggin will save it. Wolver back to Risley Borman with a minute to go here in Pipestone. Arrows just trying to play keep away, and we got a whistle and a hand check foul coming on the St. James Saints. That's going to be on Kern, his second. Now, some proponents will tell you that they don't like this. Others will tell you they do. The shot clock goes into effect next season, which means every 35 seconds you're going to have to shoot the basketball or give it to the other team. First free throw from Risley is up and good, which means you can no longer stand and try to play keep away for 90 seconds. Second toss is up and good. Risley will knock them both down. Which also means if you are getting blown out, it's going to force the team that's killing you to keep shooting the basketball when they may not want to. Could see more lopsided scores than we've seen in a long time. Here's the dump off inside Olsen. That's stalled away by Kellen Johnson. He's looking to get an outlet. Can't find anything. Flores will pick it up, and then the Saints will call the timeout. 73-67, 41.3 seconds to go. We will step aside. This is Arrow Basketball on KLOH, AM and FM, and on the live stream at ChristiansenBroadcasting.com.
What a fabulous pizza, it's the star of the show. You'll love our pizza.
Running late, running errands, or just running around. Anytime's just the time to run into Dar's Pizza. You'll come across the best tasting homemade pizza with their delicious crust, toppings, and of course, their cheese. It's homemade pizza made your way. No matter how you slice it, anytime's the right time for Dar's. Dine in or take out, it just doesn't get any better.
Now the moment's here, everybody cheers.
Dar's Pizza, Highway 30 and 8th Avenue, Pipestone.
Your son or daughter getting their license soon, or maybe graduating this year and in need of a vehicle for going to college? You'll find great deals on good cars at Huber's Automotive. Huber's Automotive on Highway 75 and 23 has a variety of price ranges to fit every budget. Huber's Automotive can even help you find your special vehicle with their car finder. Plus, Huber's Automotive on Highway 30 west of Pipestone has rebuilders available and they have used parts. You shouldn't have to go broke just to get around. Huber's Automotive, helping you go places for less.
Out of the timeout, it'll be St. James Saints basketball with 41.3 seconds to go in the ball game. Inbounds pass into the corner. Here's Kern. The catch and shoot three is no good, and a tie-up will ensue. Possession arrow belongs to St. James with 35 seconds to go. They'll have the basketball back. (73-67). Arrows with the lead. 35 seconds to go. Here's the pull-up jumper from Sletta. He has been really good in this second half. He's got 20, all of it in the second stanza. With 24 seconds to go. St. James, you got to come out and get him. You got to foul him here. And Sletta finally will. It'll be his third. Problem was, you can't let Merrick Heidebrink be the man you're going to foul. 19.6 seconds to go. Merrick Heidebrink got the line. He'll shoot a 1-and-1. Free throw is good. He'll get the bonus. 74-69. Arrows lead with 19 ticks to go. Second toss, Merrick gets them both. He's got 24. (75-69) pass inside, stolen away by Quist. That'll do it. Off to Merrick Heidebrink with 5, and that's going to be your ball game. The Arrows will advance and survive. 75-69 is your final score to the Arrows victorious tonight over the St. James Saints. Coming up on the postgame show, we'll visit with your Nutrient Ag Solutions player of the ballgame, and head coach Michael Slabo will join us when we come back. This is Arrow Basketball on KLOH, AM 1050, FM 94.1, and worldwide at KLOH Radio and ChristiansenBroadcasting.com. Arrows victorious tonight, 75-69. Postgame show is on the air here from Pipestone Area Schools. Glad to have you along. Head coach Michael Slabo will be along. We'll also visit with your Nutrient Ag Solutions player of the ballgame. All that and more coming up from Pipestone. This is Arrow Basketball on KLOH, AM and FM, and on the live stream at ChristiansenBroadcasting.com.
JNS Logos is
victorious 75-69. Let's take a look at your final numbers of tonight's ball game. They are brought to you by First Farmers and Merchants National Bank in Pipestone. Again, for every three-pointer made by an Arrow varsity basketball player this season, a $3 donation courtesy of First Farmers and Merchants. For the St. James Saints, they finish shooting 45% for the ball game. 25 of 56 goes St. James. 12 of 28 from the arc. Anthony Sletta goes 5 of 5 in the second. Check that, 4 of 5 in the second half. They shoot 43% from the arc, 7 of 13 from the stripe, but 33 rebounds and 12 turnovers. They were led tonight by Sletta. He goes for 20, all of them in the second half. 17 for Kern, 16 for Flores, 5 for Haler, 5 for Straisman, 6 for Hunter Stevens. For the Arrows, they are led by Merrick Heidebrink tonight. Goes for a team in game high 24, 6 of 6 from the stripe, 5 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 steals for Merrick. 20 for Tag and Wolber, who was the hot hand. He was perfect behind the arc tonight. 4 of 4 was Tag and Wolber. 20 points on 7 of 10 shooting with a couple of rebounds. Kellen Johnson just doing what Kellen Johnson does. That's double-doubles. 14 points on 7 of 12 shooting, 14 rebounds, and 2 assists. 2 for Landon Quist, 3 for Braylon Kuiper, 8 for Risley Borman, and 4 for Caden Strasser. Arrows shoot 53% for the ball game. Let's visit with your Nutrien Ag Solutions player of the ball game. Lett, of course, picked up 2 really quick fouls, had to sit the entire first half. He comes out, and then he just kind of went off in the seconds.
Yeah, I didn't think he missed, did he?
He missed 1.
Wow.
Missed 1.
Wow.
But, you had a guy tonight that didn't miss either, and that was Tag and Wolver.
Yeah, no kidding. Shot 4-4 from the arc. He's a good shooter. He just had to get some confidence at the beginning of the season. Kind of talked him into it. Shoot the ball, Tag. He's a good shooter.
Yeah, defensively, he really took the reins to start the season, but it's like he almost forgot he could shoot the basketball, and then we've seen these games where Taggart remembers, oh, yeah, I'm pretty good at this shooting the basketball thing.
Yeah, I think he was just a little nervous to shoot the ball. He was never had any varsity minutes last year. First year of varsity basketball, I mean, I'd be nervous too.
Were you nervous?
Oh, God. My first game, I was so nervous. I still remember in Redwood, clanked one.
Clanked one.
Right at the backboard. Horrible.
You got to get that first one out of the way.
Exactly.
What did Coach say to you guys after this one tonight?
Win's a win. Wasn't a real pretty win, but win's a win.
It doesn't have to be pretty. You just have to, when it's all said and done, you just have to have one more than they do.
Exactly.
You guys bounce back after that tough loss to the Laverne Cardinals.